This is Close Combat Gateway to Caen. You're watching episode 22 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Alright, this has got to be my least favorite map. We're back in Mew. 2nd Gordon Highlanders are still pushing against HQ Company, SS Panzer Pioneer Battalion 12. We are holding on by a thread. Reinforcements have arrived, but they won't be usable for one more sequence, so we got to get through it one more time. We are welcoming back Dwarf Company. Everybody here is all new. We had to get a new ersatz platoon. Second platoon is still okay, and support's okay, but first platoon was pretty hammered. I went ahead and replaced them. We're giving them another shot because they've been holding on so strong. Enemies got the usual, and they're bringing along 2 mortars and a Churchill Mark III. That's fortunate for us, but they're still avoiding contact with our AT gun, so our 88's kind of ineffective because the tank won't go south. The only change I've made here is I brought Philly and Killy with the mortar half-tracks up into the main area where we fight in the middle. My thought process is, let's get them somewhere that their machine guns can help. Last time I really struggled to get kills when they were in the canal area, and so I'm hoping that some extra machine gun fire might be able to turn the tide. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, they're not on top of us. I was a little worried about them spawning right in front of the bocage down here south of the river, but seems okay. I am going to do a preemptive barrage with mortars. We're going to hit right here and right here. My thoughts here is that last time when I saw them maneuvering and got some random hits, they were coming out of those locations. I know that's a previous fight, but it's as good as anything. See if we can get a couple early kills and kind of mess up their routine. Now, the next situation that we have to deal with is I did bring my guys down out of the hedges because they couldn't see through the trees. Unfortunately, I'm still living in the world where my guys don't know how to entrench themselves. So they're just laying on the open ground. But my thought process is, if they can see the target, they can hit the target. So they're more effective on the ground with no cover. Got a kill, nice. But they're more effective if they can see the target and shoot at it than if they're just laying there, but they're safe. We'll see how that plays out also. Alright, they do have a lot of infantry here, but we are kind of too far south and too far north. We do now have a mortar barrage available. I don't remember if I actually gave this one a artillery barrage or not. I feel like I would have wanted to, but I don't know if I did it in casino instead. So either way, let's drop another barrage right there. Maybe right here too. If we can find a good concentration of them, I totally want to use that mortar barrage and just do some damage. But we are going to wait. We've only seen 2 squads, maybe 3. But I'd like to get them pinned down somewhere where we have a high probability of kill. We have good line of sight. Alright, 2 random shots. They should hone in a little bit better now, so hopefully we can get some kills right here on the bridge. We know they're moving around in this area, and that would be very clutch if we could take a few guys out early. I hate to see them all run down the canal and come through there at one time. No luck so far. The hard thing is we know they're out there, and we just can't get any lucky hits. So maybe they're crawling. I don't believe that they've completely moved on from the area. We're just not getting the hit. Alright, fire mission complete. So, no dice. We'll sit on that for a minute and see what happens. Up here in the north, everything's okay. I'd like to creep out, but without knowing where the tank is, it's kind of a death sentence. Oh, yeah. So now they decide they want to make the run for it. All right, let's put their heads down. And we're going to fix them in place. Mortar's right on top. Ori is arriving at the hedges. We'll give him maybe just a minute to rest here. Oh, he literally just got winded. So good call. We'll just rest. And we'll give this a moment to play out. See if those mortars can get a few kills. It's a very slow start. I don't really know why this time they're starting so far back. And we are waiting for them to close in. But I'm okay with that. We just need to chip away at them as they get closer. It's hard. I don't feel like I have good maneuver elements. So I don't really want to try and take the fight to them. And when we're getting these kind of kills, I'm kind of inclined to stay. Let's let Dory open up again. Dory's going to become a mortar magnet. So we got to just take some shots, get some kills, and call it good. Alright, so Nori needs to pick up the pace just a little bit, but I want them a little further north. I think that's going to be a better spot so that they can see the opening of the creek bed. Alright, looks like one, maybe two people are going to survive. Oh, there's their mortars. Time to go, time to go. Full speed. And Nori, full spread over here. No more messing around. That next mortar's coming in like 8 more seconds. Come on. Come on. No. Don't run backwards. Just turn and run. Mortar inbound. Splash. Alright, fortunately they were fairly accurate, and we're not there anymore. Alright, we got stragglers here. You guys can't be winded. You ran 20 meters. They need some PT. Alright. If they waste a bunch of mortars on nothing, I'm going to be super happy about that. They will not take a truce yet. Kind of overly optimistic, but why not ask? Yeah, we're going to have to just take a shot at them, I think. Drop some mortars there. We got a little bit of them clustered up. Alright. Let these guys defend. I don't know if they'll come farther forward and we'll be able to get some shots, but we'll... Oh! Hold up. Hold up. Get out of here. Never mind. They are mortaring. I'm guessing the one that hit us was just a coincidence. That's just where it landed, but let's not stick around and find out. Yep. They're landing behind. Keep going. Balin is now at half manpower. That's not great. Ooh. Alright, Dory took one. We had a straggler, and it landed right on him. So we're going to come back over here, and I think we're just going to sit tight until they come through. We're not really getting hits. Our stupid machine gunner is like moving around. He's fatigued. And we're telling him to hide. He clearly doesn't like that there's no cover to hide in. Not much we can do about that. He's going to have to find a spot and just sit low and try and recuperate. Alright, let's just keep moving with Ori. We're about halfway there. We're winded already. Maybe we just rest for a minute. And then you guys are... still hanging in. Dory's almost where we want them. I kind of want to peek my head out. And as bad as it probably is to do this, let's take Beaufort and let's go just a little bit. Like, I don't know, 20 meters, 25 meters. Just enough to see what's out there. Alright, stay put. Dory can lay there. Recuperate. And then it's just a matter of figuring out when they're going to show their face. Okay, they're moving again. Let's hide. I would ideally like them to actually show all the way up. Oh. No. Get down. Nope, it's sauce. Get back. Oh, we took one. Actually, let's crawl. Let's crawl. We're going to see if we can do what they do and hide amongst the crops and make it harder for the tank to hit. So tank is still sitting up there, and there is like an infantry element down by the hedges. I did not identify it. I'm assuming it's like a mortar. But yeah, there are contacts up there. I mean, those are close. I don't know if we can get an angle with the machine gun there or not, but we need to put some rounds down range. Ooh. Hit. Okay, maybe this guy. You know, it's time for mortars. Like, we know that there's a few squads here, and we need to put a chunk out of them. So, okay, teleport. So yeah, we're gonna have to hit these guys. I hate to just call it in, but they are pushing hard, and they're doing more damage than we are. Okay, mortar's out there. Let's see, can Philly... I don't know, Philly's kind of stuck trying to cross that, so we're just going to stay put, drop there, and try and blanket this area. Get any kills we can. We got a hit. No line of sight there. Poor Dory goes everywhere, gets hit. Like, hate to ask too much of them. Ooh. Are they... Wow. No. They got both teams. Thorin and Balin. Oh my gosh. Mortar in the center of both squads. Like, I don't... Wow. The likelihood. That's wild. Okay. That took a turn for the worse. They won't take a truce. We're doing okay up here. Nobody's shooting at us. We got another kill. I mean, it's picking away at them. It's just not fast enough. Like, their morale's still totally fine. In fact, I just saw it jump, so a couple of them rallied. I think we're just going to have to give this spot up. There's no holding it. It doesn't matter how I do it. I'm not being successful. Like, I don't know where else we go. We can hold the south and maybe try and secure, like, the whole bottom half or third or so of the map. But I can't just keep staging in the orchard because we're not effective in here. There's just enough cover and concealment that everybody that assaults actually has pretty decent cover. I don't know where these guys are, but... Oh, well, we finally got a good hit. But it'd be very helpful if one of these machine guns will just go full open, and I saw that shot. I want to hit these guys while they're pinned down, but I also want to deal with that guy that's pushing up there in the hedges. Dwalin, you're going to have to turn north. New target, new target. Nori, open up. Hit it.
Take cover!
Philly, they're right in front of you. You guys have line of sight. Hit it. Okay. Killy, face north. Hit that target. Can't quite see through the tree. I just need you to shoot the machine gun. I don't care if you mortar, just shoot the machine gun. No target out here. They need to stand up. And Killy is not going to use the machine gun, I guess. I don't know if it's partially because their view's obstructed. They're not going to use the mortar. It looks like they need to have a minimum range of 100 meters. But I feel like they should use the machine gun. So, I don't know. We can hit here again. Oh, hang on. Reset. Just use that spot. They're trying to retarget that. So, we just want them to send it. Okay, both mortars are getting low. We're getting down to the end of it. And we have not put enough of a dent in them to get to where we need to. We are actually losing the battle at this point, and I'm not happy about it. Alright, let's get Ori to, I don't know, rest here. I'm surprised we don't see anybody. I kind of thought they'd have something down here. Who's shooting? Who's trying that? Is it this guy up here in the north right there, or what? We're getting surrounded, too. They're actually playing this very well. So, we have guys on our west, guys in the canal, and guys flanking north. Let's see. Philly, it's 120 meters. We could just drop mortars on it. There's nothing we can really do about getting machine gun fire. But they are shooting at Killy, who doesn't seem to want to return fire a lot. We got a guy running through the canal right now. Nobody seems to care about that. We're just not going to talk about him? Like, nobody? Dory? Nope, can't see it. Okay. I mean, they're sneaking, so it makes sense that they're not engaging. But still, somebody shoot. Dwalin, uh-oh. They're pushing on Dwalin from the west. I don't know. Maybe there. If we could kill this one guy, that'd be very helpful. Because then we can focus west. I don't know. Might have to just prioritize the guy that's standing up. Ugh, they spend too much time seeking cover. Let's move up here. Look over the hedges. I wanted to push for the East Orchard flag. But if we can't kill this single guy and the dude that's laying up there causing us problems, we're never going to get it back.
We surrender.
Okay, somebody surrendered. This guy? I think it's him. Yeah. So the one in the north is still there. We got new elements in the canal, and not a lot of good things going on. So let's put some suppressing fire up there. Let's try and cross this gap. Actually, hang on. This might be a better position. Suppress from there. Let's get these guys coming back. And then they just got to go down through the field and hold up right here. So like, I don't know, right there. And then we'll try and pinch that element. More infantry moving from the west. Alright, let's see if we can get some indirect fire with Killy. They see nothing.
Thank me.
I don't know if this is going to be very effective. Oh, we got a hit. We actually got a hit. So hold fire. I don't know where the next one is. Can we get Nori to cross and maybe start putting pressure and grenades on him? I don't know. Maybe right there. I don't really know where to guess, but I'm pretty sure that there's more up there. Alright, guys, come on. Full speed ahead. Get across there. So we got 2 guys cowering. That's not going to be great. Again, kind of surprised. We don't see anything. Let's try and peek along in here and over to the west. And Dwalin. There we go. Right there. Send it. Killy. If you could shoot, let's put, I don't know, do we put more mortars on it? We're getting kind of close, so maybe we let Nori get there. Defend with this. Reinforcements have arrived in the rear. And we are panicking, so this is going to start falling apart real quick. Bomber can't see him, so it's not great either way. I don't know what that is. Infantry? Alright, they're returning fire to the north now, so they're not really looking. I don't know if Killy can get some shots right there. Like, just open up with machine gun. Grenades out. That's a far grenade throw for Nori. They're, like, over it themselves. Come on. We're still waiting. So, I don't know if Bofer is going to get here in time to help. We got another kill. There's still somebody else there. But we got to try and push this and get it cleared out. Everything about this fight is going the wrong way. I stayed here because it was the status quo. Like, it has worked several times. But it hasn't been successful. I just haven't lost. Fortunately, we will have different units next time, I guess. We got separated. What? Who's getting shot? Oh, that's them. They're getting shot. I'm not British anymore. Never mind. Bomber, I guess move up and throw some grenades. Cover west. They're on us right here. What was that? Oh, their tank's here. Nope. Out. And they accepted. Oh. Okay. So we did chunk them down to 63. We're sitting at 60. They're still winning, but it wasn't as bad as it was a minute ago. We killed 10, wounded 16, and took a prisoner. They killed 4, wounded 7, and took 1 prisoner. So we're okay there, but we took a lot. Alright, so Thorin was wiped out before any kills. Balin, same situation, no kills. Dwalin has 2 kills. Dory has 1 kill. Then we got Nori with 1 kill. Then we got Ori with no kills, trekking all over the place. Biffer surrendered. Bomber no kills. Bofer no kills. Philly got 15 kills and a 2nd class Iron Cross. Killy's got 4 kills. And Oin just hanging out in the corner waiting. So, enemy platoon leader survived. Their light mortar survived. Their Piat survived. And then Rifle is wiped out with 1 kill. Bren is wiped out, no kills. Another Bren, no kills. Bren survived. Then we got a Bren that survived, no kills. And a Bren that's effectively wiped out, no kills. Medium mortar coming away with 3 kills. Medium mortar with 5 kills. And lastly, their tank had 1 infantry kill. So I would say I struggled here. I can't find a plan that I like, but can also execute. So like I was saying before, this has been working, but it hasn't been succeeding. So in the next fight, we're going to have some new assets. Maybe that will help turn the tide in my favor. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to see how this one ends, as well as catch the upcoming content. Don't forget to check out the shorts that I've been sharing. They're coming out every other day right now, and there's a new one today. They're a great collection of Mario mosaics made from Lego, and I'm going to be hanging them on the wall in my gaming room. If you want to see some pictures, they're posted on my channel page, and you can kind of see what it looks like so far. Also, you can support my efforts as a creator by purchasing a membership, but as always, I appreciate your time checking this video out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.